So in this video, we're going to talk about essentially a restart, right? A restart. So essentially, have you been, feeling like you're, off track? Right here is my special guest is, Malin, and, he messaged me and, essentially he said, listen, I need to refocus on my business. I just want to kind of like get a restart. I've been out there, here, there, stuff like that. And he asked some really interesting questions. And I think that even if you were starting from the beginning yourself and not like a restart, he said, where should I start? Where should I focus? What tools should I, look at, right? What tools I look at? He obviously was very nice to add what tools that you have. And that's cool because I really have a lot of awesome tools. But like in this video, I'm not just gonna recommend my own tools. I'm actually gonna show you the tools that I use and you should be using also. Because they're really awesome to help you, start to get off the ground and get going. But before we do that, I want to ask some questions, and not just you, Malin, but I want to ask general questions to people out there. All right. And again, it's all going to come back to core kind of principles that I hold as truths. So let's talk about that in more in depth. Let's just take it one bite at a time, right? You're aspiring, or you want to start an online business. You want to be able to generate revenue online and not worry about, essentially money coming in or some other stuff. Is that my understanding? What's the goal here?
Yeah, I mean, the goal is I've seen so many people be able to help smaller businesses doing it online. So whether it's through websites, social media, email marketing, any type of marketing, I want to be able to help them. And like I said, I got sidetracked, but now I want to kind of refocus and say, hey, let's move forward. So
yeah, and again, this is, I got to really dig deep on this one. So essentially what you're trying to do is you're trying to produce a revenue stream from online. Is that kind of what it comes down to it?
100%.
You're looking for money to help you allow to do different things. And, essentially there's many different things that you can do online. You happen to just choose this one. You're saying, well, I want to help small business owners with their stuff, and that's great because you've already got that direction down. But I just want to let you all know that there are many ways to do out there. There's e-commerce stores that you could set up. There's affiliate programs that you can do. There is you could go sell courses. You could go build websites. You could build funnels. You could build social media platforms for people. You could build CRMs. You could do Facebook ads. There's so many options out there, and that may be even a problem for a lot of people. Is that maybe there's so much and you're like, oh, but this guy's doing this, and this guy's doing this, and this guy's doing that, and this guy's doing this. Well, here's what I want you to ask yourself. Are you looking to do it long-term, right? Long-term. And if you are, I am going to be biased and steer you in a direction that I hold and know is truth, is where you can do something long-term. Because some of the stuff is businesses try it, and then if it doesn't work, they stop it, or people try it and then they stop it. It's like a trial thing. Whereas here's what I do know is truth, right? In order for you to be in business, or anybody business, a small business owner, what do they need?
Customers.
Sales. Yeah.
Sales. Yeah.
That's it. If you want to be in business, and any business there is out there, all you need is sales. All you need is sales. No, seriously, that's it. In order to be in business, you just need sales. That's it. So again, in order to get sales, people need to know you exist, right? You'd have to be like, hi, I'm Malin, and I build websites, or I sell pens. Actually, and there's many ways you could do this, right? So you could literally, go door to door, right? Let's give you an example, and very successful example. What if you sell Bibles? There's a very successful group out there that goes door to door, knocks on doors, called the Jehovah's Witnesses, and they'll sell you a Bible. It works. It happens. They sell you they sell you vacuums. You can do door to door. If you had more money, you could go on television. People sell straight from television. They're communicating to people that they sell something, right? So that begs the third thing that you really need is marketing. So that's the one thing that I can tell you that will never go out of style. Does everybody understand that? Hopefully you really understand that, you know, in order to have a business, you need sales. But in order to get sales, people need to know you exist. So you need marketing. So the marketing component will never go out of style, ever. Now, there are going to be many different ways. Like you're seeing a lot of people like, hey, we build bots for customers. Great. They're actually just marketing for you. Hey, we build funnels. Hey, we build website. We build social media. We do, that's all marketing. But so if you really start to really think about a course, so here we are, where should I start, right? Well, this is a great place to start, is what you're talking about, is that I want to help other businesses make sales. Because if you can help other people earn money, you'll never have a job, never have a problem getting work. You know,
there you go.
Never. Yeah. So, hang on, my little thing just clicked on my automated bot. There it is. And so that's a great place to start. So where should I start? What should I focus on and what tools? Okay, so for me, it comes down to 3 core principles. And let's see if we can just draw this real quickly so that you understand this, okay?
That'll be great.
Any business, let's see if we can play this game. And what's going on here is I'm going to draw a box, and then I'm going to draw another box, and then I'm going to draw a third box. There we go. That's it. This is how simple it can be. Just 3 boxes, right? So in order to be in business, right, first of all, you're going to need a business. Now, back in the olden days, what did people used to think before they, you know, before, like, so let's just say before 7 or 10 years ago, they said, okay, I'm going to need to go rent a store. I'm going to need to get an office. I'm going to need to get these physical things. I'm going to need to buy a work truck. But this day and age, guess what else we can do? We can also just get a www, right?
Yep.
I mean, you can literally have a storefront. You can have a business within a second, right? By all means, that's not the only way. You could actually operate a business right out of your jacket. If you don't believe me, go down the streets of New York. Hey, buddy, what do you want? We got everything you want. We got what you need. What you need? But that's like his business. So you're gonna need that component, right? That component. For us specifically, since people are focused on digital stuff, is obviously we're gonna focus on this component here. All right. So you're gonna need that website. Okay. Now that word website has been influenced by this guy over my shoulder, and by all means, that is perfectly acceptable. You don't have to have a 5-page, website, 20-page website. You don't have to have this big glorious thing, but you are going to need at least a single page that has a button on it that says "Give me money," right?
Yeah.
Something better would be maybe to have a page on it with a little bit of information about your product. Maybe it has a little information about you, maybe the benefits of why they should give you money, right? That's it. And so that leads into a little bit of stuff where we talk about sales funnels, which Russell Brunson talks a lot about. A website, just because there seems to be a divide between ClickFunnels and the word website, is really not. So it doesn't matter, but the idea is that the website, they're gonna need something. So this is like one of the first things that you can do, and especially if you're just starting out. Again, if you're gonna watch this whole video and you understand these principles, this is the most advantageous, lucrative, the best way to start out. And I'm gonna show you that in just a minute. So let's just understand these concepts. You need this. The next thing is, we just told everybody, right? In order to have a business, you need sales. You need sales. So how do we get sales? We need to tell people. We need to tell people. So there it is. I'm going to tell people about my business. All right. We're going to go tell people about my business. Give me a second. I just want to draw a couple of stacks, because this will make sense why I'm drawing stacks of them in just 1 minute. Okay. So I just want to draw 3 stacks of people. Just bear with me. I'm using a mouse to draw.
They're looking good.
Yeah, I'm using a mouse. Those are people. And so what we're going to do is we're going to tell people. Now, we just told you that there's many ways to do this, but we're going to stay focused on is the digital component. Because number one, it's more efficient. It's cost efficient. It's so much more cost efficient to go run a Facebook ad to all of the targeted people than to go run a television ad to people that are not even going to see it, or a newspaper ad, right? So we're going to really focus on the digital. And so now this is my example of a bullhorn, right? I just like to talk about a bullhorn, because that's literally getting your message out, I mean, look, you got the guy walking down the basketball stands. Hey, get your peanuts here. Get your popcorn here. Get your popcorn here. It's just telling people. You could literally go down the street and carry a sign and be like, hey, I'm selling this. What do little kids do when they get a lemonade stand? they plop it out in front of their house and they say, lemonade here, right? You need to tell people. You need to tell people. And so what's going on now is you tell these people, right? This part. So you tell these people, you're going to tell them, you're going to tell them, you're going to tell all these people. And 9 times out of 10, I always leave that 1% chance, like Jim Carrey.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
People generally won't just say, oh my God, I want it right now, let me buy, here's my credit card. They generally just don't. Nobody just, the first time you say, hey, Malin, I'm selling pens, you're like, great, I'll buy one. No, it's gonna take a little bit of relationship building. Maybe it's just not the right time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe they're in the middle of dropping their kids off. Maybe in the middle of making dinner. And so what you're gonna do is that, great, you've already told them the message, and they start to say, hey, oh, that's Malin, now that's an awesome pen. That's great, that's awesome. I definitely wanna know about it. So what I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to come back and I would like for you to come back and tell me like tomorrow, right? So here, actually I think I can put text on it. Here we go. This would be a little bit better than me trying to draw, right? So come back to me tomorrow, Tom or Ro, right? Come back to me tomorrow. Then, like, you may end up finding people that be like, you know what, sounds cool. Why don't you come back to me next month, right? So next month, right? Because you've already told people about it. They may be interested next month, and then maybe again we'll go into this one. We'll just go here, and I'm just gonna put like next year, right? So next year. And so literally, this is what goes on. This is just the cycle. And so all you're doing is, any business out there, is you just tell people. Maybe you guys have furniture stores in your area and they just keep running fucking commercials. Those furniture stores run all the time. The lawyers are on TV all the time. Look at the billboards. They keep putting out messages, hitting people, hitting them. But then what's gonna happen is that ultimately, they're building that long-term kind of rapport. But what's going to happen is now you've told these people about it, so you start to put these people into what's called buckets. These people that you've talked to, oh, I want to buy tomorrow, right? I want to buy tomorrow. And this is, I'm going to draw a reverse funnel, because for most people, it's going to be like this. It's going to be reverse. And I know you don't use the funnels like that, but this is where you're going to have probably the least people. Then you're going to get another people, oh, it seems cool. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Dude, no, I'm never going to use it. Nah, yeah, whatever. And then you just put them into this like cold, right? So obviously, if you guys can't see what I'm drawing here, this is, cold, this is warm, and this is hot. And this is literally what's going on in general all over the place, right? This is literally what's going on all in general, is this system. And so this system. So if I told you, Malin, right now, right? Like, let's just say you messaged me yesterday, and I was like, great, let's get on tomorrow, right? And then what did I do? I put a note in my calendar and I just messaged you. Like, and I said, I sent a link, like, boom. Like, so I did that. And then now look where I got you. Like, so now here you are here. And all we're doing now is we're just completing the circle. So now I'm bringing you back here. And essentially, right now, let's pretend that this is a sales call. Right? This is sales. In all actuality, think about it. This is. Yeah. Because I'm about to sell you on my software. I mean, you already told me, my software. But look what we're doing here. It doesn't matter whether it's out there, this business, that business, whatever. It doesn't matter. So now we've got all these other people like, oh, hey, let's catch up next week. Great. Then I'm going to go message them next week and bring them back here. You want to buy my shit or not? You want to buy my shit? You want to buy my shit? Now, these ones, of course, this gets into strategy when you come over here. And I'm just going to put a box right here because this means like a lot of shit can go on over here. Like, you might be sending them to your YouTube videos, you might send them lead magnets, you might send them to blog posts, you might just send good information, all this different stuff to see if they react, but you are trying to get them back in here and re-engage, okay? But that's advanced strategies down the road. But in a sense, this is it. There's 3 components to life of business, and that's it, and this is how it works. So no matter what you're doing, hey, I have shit, do you wanna buy shit? No, when, never? Okay, no problem, next. And then just cycles and cycles and cycles. This is it. This is very simple. So this is where you ask about where should I focus? Okay, let's talk about it. So where should you focus? Understanding the business cycle, how it all works. There are many ways to do this. Do you know that the highest paid people in the world are the salespeople? Like, of a company, the sales reps make more than anything. And so that would be that last end, right? Like, somebody's already, there would be the last end. What I'm saying is that there's many little things that you could be doing inside of there. The thing that I keep trying to get across to everybody and tell everybody about is start with the first one. Start with the website. And for any of you people that have come over from, or you're following this video, and you are diehard Russell Brunson fans, I do not just mean website as in like WordPress. I mean the bigger picture of it. Yes, perfectly fine. I don't give a shit if you go and set them up with ClickFunnels. I mean, I'm probably gonna snatch a customer because no logical business owner is gonna pay $97 a month for a couple of landing pages when I go show him what I can sell him a fucking awesome website, whether on Wix, Squarespace, Weebly, or Webinly for like 20 bucks, 25 bucks, 30, 45 bucks. All these different crazy features that they can get. Nobody in their right mind is gonna pay $97 as a business owner. They're not. That excludes info marketers, those info digital public pushers, like that's a different category. I'm talking about business owners, which is the biggest in the world, okay? There's a reason that Wix has 1.2 million paying users. They have over 100 million free users. I don't know if you know these facts, you can Google it. Squarespace has another 1 million paying users. Weebly has another million. Then you've got 1&1, GoDaddy, website.com, and you just name it and it goes on. And then you've got like ClickFunnels who just broke 100,000. And you know that 90,000 are just affiliate marketers, right? So the point I'm trying to tell you is that if you are just getting started, there's all these different things you can do. And I want to heavily tell you to start with the website. Why? Because it is the most lucrative and the easiest. Let me just fair warn, let me tell you something. Marketing is hard. I don't care who's gonna blow smoke up your face. Facebook marketing is hard. Google marketing is hard. Social media marketing is hard. It takes a lot of effort to go target people. It takes a lot of effort to build like perfect ad copy, perfect images, the call to action. You gotta build landing pages. Then on your landing pages, you gotta have the right offer, the right sales copy, the right upsells. Then you gotta build follow-up sequence. There's a lot of bullshit that has to get involved. There's a lot, there's a ton. And so the easiest thing to do is to literally start with the website. That's it.
Yeah.
Start with the website. Every small business owner, I can tell you right now, if you're looking to get into this make money at home or the laptop lifestyle, there is no better opportunity to get your foot in the door than through starting with the website. All of these business owners, it's clear that they get it. Let me just tell you something. Don't think that you are so far behind. Do not think that. You are so far ahead of so many people you have no idea. Why? Just the fact that you watched a Russell Brunson webinar, the fact that you listened to Aaron James bark on the internet and tell you all these concepts, you guys have no idea how far ahead of everybody you are. I'll give you a personal experience. A few years ago, I got invited to go over to Chambers. I went over to hang out at the Chambers meeting. I mean, you guys who know me, like the amount of skill sets I have, the shit that I can do, all this different stuff. You know what they did? Hey, Aaron, can you do a training on how to make a Facebook page?
Wow.
You want me to show them how, out of everything that I can show you, how to make a Facebook page? Like, really? Come on. And literally, that was like the most mind-blowing thing to these people, was to know how to make a Facebook page, get it set up. And again, this is going back about 4 or 5 years. It was incredible. And so here's the thing about it, guys, is that if you're watching this video right now and you're saying to yourself, oh my God, I'm so far behind. I'm watching, Russell, Dan, Joel, Billy, Sally, all these different people that are making $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 a month. They're landing deals. And you feel so far behind. Let me tell you something. I want you to think back to where you found this digital marketing thing. Okay, I want you to think back to when you found it. You know, for a lot of people, it was Ty Lopez, like 4 years ago. Ty Lopez was all over social media, and he introduced the concept of a social media marketing agency, SMM agency. He took off. Then it moved over more to like Russell Brunson. Russell Brunson introduced people like, holy shit, you can make millions online. Like, I want you to think about just 6 months before that, before you found out. You were fucking oblivious to this. You were oblivious to all this stuff. You had no idea what a Facebook pixel was. You didn't know what retargeting was. You didn't know what a funnel was. You didn't know what landing pages was. You didn't know what any of this shit was.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you might have knew about is like, oh, a website. So I want you to understand that that's where the majority of the people in the world are. You have no idea that you guys that spend so much time online, how far ahead you are. You have no idea. Just knowing the stuff exists is enough. Now, you just need some experience. You just need a little bit more practice. You need some more clients or your first clients. And in order to make this all happen for your whole life, you're gonna need money. If I could just say, hey, Malin, here's $10,000 and here's 10 clients, you would take away all your pain of worrying about the money thing, and then you could literally focus now on actually perfecting the skill set of maybe creating a really good Facebook ad, creating a really good opt-in page. Maybe you're actually gonna go set up the new fucking popular thing, go high level. Maybe you'll actually be able to go and spend some time and focus for like 2 days, or you're able to actually set something up and then get them results. See, one of the biggest door openers out there is the website. Mm-hmm. And the reason I say that is because that's what small business owners know. They know that they need a website. Why do these people keep paying month after month after month for all this bull crap? Go on yellowpages.com. Go look at, they're even paying this company, which is an asinine company that no one goes to, them monthly. Because they think that they need to be on the Yellow Pages listing because of their grain. Like, it's the only thing that like business owners know. They don't know about funnels. They don't know about retargeting. They don't know about Facebook pixels. They don't know about this stuff. And if they do, it's a very casual knowledge. It's a very casual knowledge, and there's a big, big opportunity for you to step in. Now, I understand that there's going to be handfuls of cases when you stop in and start talking to small business owners. I don't need a website. I already got one. That thing's useless. It's a glorified business card. Well, it's real simple. If I was to meet somebody and I was about to do business with them, right? What's the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to Google you. I'm going to Google you. I'm going to Google you on your phone. I'm going to Google you. I'm not going to Facebook you. I'm going to Google you. I'm going to Google you. Everyone Googles. That's what they do. You get found on Google through a website. And when they find your website, if you look like a schmuck or if you don't have enough trust, you just need to look professional. Put on a decent jacket if you're going to go meet the person that you want to date at a coffee shop. Brush your hair. Brush your teeth. Comb your hair. Put some gel in it. Put your best foot forward. So, Mr. Business Owner, you look like shit online. Let's just give you a little makeup, bring up thing. Matter of fact, let's make it so that you can actually read your freaking website on a mobile phone. So that's your biggest door opener. And then see, the thing about it too is that if you're just starting off, is that the perception is that they're so worth it. Like, ooh, those are like $1,000. Dude, if I have not shown you guys, if you've not seen it, I showed you that you can go over to not only my platform and create a website in one freaking click. Seriously. Now, by all means, I'm not just pushing my shit down your throats. You can go over to Wix and do the same thing. You can go to Squarespace and do the same thing. I will challenge people that my system is far more easier and I have way more pre-built digital assets than anybody else there on the market. Mm-hmm. It's all there. It's easy. Just click the buttons. And you have the support to help you. So, by all means, that's a major, major door opener. Is helping people there. And again, for those people that want to put up a fight and say, wow, they're going to tell me they don't need a website. Great. You're going to need a fucking landing page. You're going to need a landing page. I don't care what you're going to do. You don't run a Facebook ad to a shit ass website. Yeah. You don't run a landing page. You don't do that. And all you people that want to tell me, oh, I'll just run lead ads right here. Have you ever actually ran a lead ad? No, it's because you're watching every other people. Those leads suck. Call a lead ad. Seriously, call it. Call a lead ad. They don't even know that they opted in. They don't. Okay? So take that idea right out the window. You're going to need at least a single landing page. And that's the skill set that you'll learn by working with a builder. We're going to build a birdhouse, right? A birdhouse or something like that. Would you want to see examples from all the first graders? Or would it be so much better if you could surround yourself with master carpenters and you could see all their work and all their blueprints and stuff? You see what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm trying to tell you. When you do this stuff, guys, that you can take inspiration from pre-built previous things. How did I go from getting out of my parents' basement, not knowing shit, to seriously going to land a freaking country? Because I'm just buying other professional shit. It's pre-built, it's done. How freaking cool was if you could go over to a platform and say, hey, give me the highest converting, most awesome, roofers Facebook campaign you got. And you know that it guarantees it closes every time and it's awesome. Wouldn't that be insane? Yeah, well, that's what I built for people. And again, I only built it to make it easy for people. I don't care. You don't need to push my products. Anybody can just go over to WordPress and learn what I did, what I spent the last 5 years learning all the insides and the outs. And you can go build it yourself. Shit, matter of fact, I have a course. If you want to see my course, I actually disclose to you all of the things I'm using that you can actually go and get for free. They're free. You don't have to pay for them. You don't need to pay me. You don't need to pay anybody. Quick little intermission. It's called WordPress for Entrepreneurs. I'm not here to push courses down people's throats. I'm telling you the way, the truth, the light. That literally, this is how business works. It has those components. And in the beginning, you need money. That's what it's all about. You need money. And let me tell you something. If you want to run out there and go do the old, I don't want to say anything because I like the kid, but he's the most popular Facebook kid out there. And they tell you, go out there and do free trials. Good luck. How many of you guys fucking cringe when you see people posting on their Facebook, hey, I just started digital marketing and I'm going to build funnels for free for you. You must be like, dude, yeah, you're going to build it. I'm going to try with your stuff. Yeah. You know how many business owners actually want to let you come over and just try on their shit? Dude, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. If you don't realize that a business is like their baby. Oh yeah, hang on a minute. I have no babysitting experience. I never did nothing, but we're going to have you come over and babysit my kid for the first time. Go ahead. I dare you to tell that to any mother. Any mother. They won't even let their own mother sometimes babysit their own kids when they're newborn. They don't. I'm just telling you.
No,
So
you're right.
The idea of free trials. Here's the thing. Here's the problem I see out there. Nobody wants to deal with you because you don't have experience, right? Well, like what I did is I went out and built 5 websites and I faked them as my clients. So I did. I just went and built it. I said, yeah, hey, want to see examples of my work? Here's this client, here's this client, here's this client. And they're like, oh, wow, you do awesome work. Oh my God, that's so great. Geez, you got 5 people. I didn't tell them that they didn't actually pay me. I just did it. That's the key advantage that you can do with websites. More importantly is you can literally take a screenshot of fully built websites, just like I used to do off theme fires, and show them 3 examples, 3 mock-ups. 3 mock-ups of stuff that you can do for them. And they're like, oh, that's gonna look, yeah, see, no problem. We're gonna put your logo right here. That's gonna be an image of you standing in front of your business saying, oh, I sell these awesome pens. And they start to imagine it. And they're like, oh, that's really great. And then that gives you a lump sum of money up front. Just what anybody needs to help get started. It gives you a lump sum of money. You know what happens too? Is when you actually like build it and turn it over to them, they're like, oh wow, they feel like they actually got their money's worth. They're like, all right, they have something tangible. They're like, woof, I've spent, $500 for this or $1,000 for this. Like, and they're like, they're happy and they're excited about you and they're great. And logically, the next thing happens is great. Now we need to get people to see it. Fantastic. Great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a funnel on it. I'm going to put a landing page. We're going to do this. We're going to run Facebook ads. It's a door opener. It's literally a door opener to get you in the door. The other little technique too, that once you guys get good at this, and after you get a little more experience, is literally give the website away for free. Give it away for free. Look, your website, your life thing, it looks like shit. It looks like crap. We know that you can't do it. Let me do it for free, okay? Just sign whatever, stay with me for 3 months. Let me get this Facebook thing going. It's going to take a little while. Boom. And so, not because we went off a little bit of tangent here, but where should you start? The answer is clearly very simple. It's with websites. Mm-hmm. And again, when I use that word, don't disregard the word funnels. Okay.
Okay.
I'm talking about that platform, like landing pages,
Mm-hmm.
web builders. Web builders is where you should start, because one way or another, you're going to have to place for people to land to collect information.
Yeah.
You're going to have a place to collect information. Okay. That's the place where you want to start. That's where you want to go. And start there, because that gets you a foot in the door, and it makes you, the people like you, and you can show examples, and you say, here, great. You know, the next step after that is obviously going to be, you're going to have to do ads. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into some of the things I recommend. Number one is, are you working with any type of project management stuff? Do you run Trello? Do you run Asana? I'm gonna recommend one of those. Okay. I used Trello for a while. I actually used Brike, and I will advise most of you to stay away from it. Okay. It gets a little technical. I like it because it's really up my alley. But like for the common user, Trello or Trello or Asana. Trello or Asana. Okay.
Asana.
Trello or Asana.
Okay.
Really easy to think. Okay. By all means, there's tons of examples out there. Those are free, and I'm suggesting you free ones right now. I'm gonna obviously suggest a paid one in just a moment, but I want to give you guys to let you know that it really doesn't involve much money for you. It doesn't involve much money to get you going. What I want to talk about is, where should you start? Is, what are you passionate about? You know, do you have passion in anything? Do you have any talents? Is there anything, like you said, you've been doing this for a while. You know what I mean? You've been around. Is there anything that you enjoy? Like, I enjoy building. I guess that's why I like the websites. I enjoy building, you know? Ask yourself, do you enjoy stuff? So you might have been out there. Do you enjoy Facebook ads? Do you enjoy writing copy? Do you enjoy doing bots? Do you enjoy doing videos? Find out what you enjoy, because here's what I want to tell you guys, is that this entrepreneurial thing is hard. It is. It's one of the most rewarding things once you're able to get it going, but it's one of the hardest things out there. I don't care what anybody says. There is no press a button and you're in easy thing. There's not. Right. It's hard, and it's gonna take a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work. There's gonna be a lot of roadblocks. You're gonna hit bumps so many times you have no idea. I can't even count. I've never even been able to recall how many times you hit roadblocks at the road, and that's what it's gonna be. It's literally going to be 90% pain, followed by only 10% pleasure. That's what this career choice, that this endeavor is it's literally 90% of the time it's going to be pain.
Yeah.
But those 10% of the time is going to be pleasure. Super pleasure, so much pleasure, and it's so rewarding that it really will make up for the other 90%. But another way to look at it is 90% disappointment. Mm-hmm. That it's 90% disappointment. Just know that. Just know that going in. That's it. Just know it. Every top salesman in the world, because remember, in order to have business, you need sales. That's it. Every top salesperson in the world knows that they're going to get 8 out of 10 no's. Or they fucking know the number. They literally know their closing percentages. They know how many people that they need to talk to on a daily basis to actually get a yes. They do. And you need to understand that. And they do.
Yeah.
And when someone tells them to go up yours, screw, you suck, they say, thank you very much. You want to know why? Because now it's only 7 more to my next yes. You just got me one step closer to my goal by telling me no, and they thank them. And they say thank you. They don't cry. They don't go to Facebook and go, hey, I can't get a lead. How do you do this? And all this different stuff. They don't. And so literally go learn the core principles. Start with that little website, guys. Start here, guys.
Yeah.
I don't care if you go start with Wix, Squarespace. Just friggin' start with something so that you can literally do something for somebody to make a difference in their life. And this is the best way you can do it, because you're gonna get a shit ton of money up front. It's worth a lot of money. And if you don't know how to speak to business owners, I'll tell you how to speak to them. You speak in terms of hours. You don't speak in terms of like, $1,000 a month because every other Facebook marketer says it. You tell them that, look, it's gonna take me about 10 hours. Generally speaking, I'm gonna work on it for about 2 to 3 hours a day, and I'll work on it for 5 days a week. It's going to take me about 10 hours. And generally speaking, you know, I usually charge about 25 bucks an hour. And they'll look at you and be like, okay, that's reasonable. Okay, I get it. So if you want to go pump it out to get something like that, that's first to get your first customers, fine, then do it. It's reasonable. You're going to have to start at the bottom, guys. You can't just start at the top. And so then once you learn the little precisions, like how to make booth boxes, how to like make things, make your own site. You're going to have to go learn this next component, guys, which is this social media marketing. It's not about just posting on your Facebook. Oh, I have a sale. I do this. Your Facebook profile sucks. All right? That's not what it's about. You need to learn how to go do it professionally. You're going to have to go learn about how to go, you know, put it on social media. You're going to have to learn write copy. What actual ads are getting engagement? What ads are actually getting people to click on them? Which ads are getting all this, like, what, not ads, but posts, right? Which posts?
Yeah.
Because posts, so you're testing. And then if you really want to be strategical, after you figure that out, then you run that copy as a paid ad, you know, and then you start learning about paid ads. So you go from social, you learn, because what you're doing is you're learning about how to write the right content, the copy, use the right image to get people to click on a freaking link, to go into a funnel, to go into a landing page. And when they go into the landing page, then you get to go into CRM. Then what's going to happen next? You're going to have to learn the core set of how to do email follow-up. Did you build a nurture sequence? Did you follow up with these? How do you do this stuff? When do you send them? When do you message them? These are the core things that you need to learn. I don't care, for whatever business, you need to learn all three. You're not just one funnel away. You're not just one website away. You're not one Facebook ad away. You're not one anything away. It's not one thing. It's multiple. It's multiple. I don't care. And so you really need to do that. And so, you know, real quickly, let me make a plug. This is one of the things that I came online about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, roaring with the digital marketers, seeing people just like you not getting, like, just being duped by everybody and say, look, just learn the basics first, then go take those courses. Because once you have these basics and then you go take one of these people's courses or their master classes, all this different stuff, you're gonna realize that, geesh, that one little thing tweaked my business. It tweaked my business. And that's what you're gonna be getting out of that stuff. But you already have to have the core principles in place. But I came roaring on with this software called Intrigues, and I set it up. It was the websites, the social media marketing, and the CRM, because that's all you need to do. That's it. And I went for 2 years drilling, teaching, doing all this stuff, and we were a huge success. I mean, I've made more people start their business in their life. I mean, I don't know if people know. If you're new to my group, you know, let me show you something about this thing. You know, because I built a whole training platform around it so that you could actually go learn it.
Yeah.
You'd come over here and you can go literally look at these people who were just like you, Malin. They were just like you, that if they only just had a couple of $1,000s to start the day off, you're like this one. I mean, look at this guy. Just signed up 2,500, 2,500, 3,500, 2,500, 15. Boom, they're just doing this, and it's all within making a website, you know, within, you know, an hour or two, or I would say an hour or two. Let's just be realistic. Let's be a day. You know, it takes you about a day because you got to replace the content. But literally 2,500, 3,500 in a day, all these people just doing this stuff. And obviously there's other people who did more. You know, people hit, I mean, you know, this one is Renzo, this one, Matt, $24,000 contract. And so it's the whole concept here. And of course, you know, this is for digital marketers. You know, if you want to learn about this stuff and if you need a little bit of guidance, just letting you guys know, if you need a little bit of guidance, I do have a program out there. If you want to do it, I offer this. If you get it for free with the Intrigues. But the concept that I'm showing you, which, because now only, Malin, I'm not just working with digital marketers anymore. I've worked with digital marketers long enough. We built a big, massive audience of it. But now I'm going after Wix. I'm going after Squarespace. I'm going after Weebly. I'm going after the business owners themselves. And I'm teaching them this concept. It's real simple. Set up your website. Very simply set it up. Just like they're gonna do for 27 bucks, just like instead of using Wix, instead of using Squarespace, because my websites will go head to head with their websites. And more importantly is that all of my features will blow them out of the water. Blow them. If you've never used my website builders, they will blow those guys out of the water. The amount of assets, how simplicity, all that different stuff. And then I show them it's real simple. You're gonna need the tools. What? You're gonna need to get people to know about you. In order to have a business, people need to know you exist. You need marketing. And so that you can do with the social media marketing platform. And after you do your social media marketing platform, you're gonna need a place to actually put people. You're gonna need a place to put people right here. You can put them into the CRM and start marketing them. And what I've done is I've packaged it up all real nice and pretty where you can get all 3 for $97. And the best news is, you ready for the best news is? For you, the digital marketer, how would you like me to help you? How would you like me to be personally helping you with all my experience? All you need to do is go out and start having conversations, right? How would you love to have that? Well, that's fantastic. Because when you introduce them to this platform, we have this full great integrated support, which is not only me and my team here to help you. When you introduce people here, you can literally just sign up and start getting paid 30% monthly recurring commissions. So if you're just starting out and you understand and you see this thing I'm laying out to you, which is truth, it's not just one funnel away. You need all these other little components. They need to know you exist. It's marketing. It's follow-up. Well, start here then. If you get going, sure, refer them here because we can put them in here. Matter of fact, I even put packages. So here it is right here. Literally, if you don't even want to do the work, you can come right here and I pay you 30%. That's $300 in your pocket for doing nothing. Nothing. I'm doing the work. You refer them to me. We're going to build them their website. We're going to build them their CRM, and we're going to take care of them for 3 months. And I'm going to give you $300 plus $30 every month for the life of that guy who's with me. And let me tell you something. They get with me, they ain't leaving because I'm real and I know the facts. That's why all my clients stay for me. That's why I'm able to get people like this. I'm not out here trying to just flip it so I can go win an award. I get clients like cities, major friggin' Fortune 500 companies, a country. They don't just deal with me because I'm a shithead or I'm some guy that runs around because of holy roly God guy. No, it's because I get results because I know how it works. And how does it work? Again, it's this simple. You just need to understand it's this simple right here. This plus this into this equals this. And it's just a frickin' circle. A frickin' circle, number 1. I feel like that guy. What's that movie? It's a frickin' circle. That's it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And they understand it. I understand. I get it. So if you're just starting out and you want to get going, well, bring them over here and they're going to get themselves a professional website. We're going to literally set up their CRM. We're going to set up their SMM. And you want to know what? You can log into it too. You can log into it too. You have access to their CRM, to their website, and you can pretend that you're there helping them. And so, yeah, we're going to give you another $500 right up front, 30%. And then we're going to pay you forever. Because once they get this shit on and they start getting me like leads just keep coming in. When you get leads like that, they don't cancel. They don't cancel. Yeah. Does everybody understand that? They don't cancel. So we busted our hour. I busted a badass sweat.
Yeah.
I hope that I've invigorated you a little bit. I hope that, you've learned a little bit right now. I don't have a course to sell you. I don't have this thing to sell you. What I want you to do is I want you to go out there and just learn the basics. Okay? Learn the basics. If you need a place to learn how to build websites, I'd heavily recommend you come over to Insutanto. There's shit tons of tutorials. If you guys don't know about this different stuff, we've got shit tons of courses. We've got all this different stuff that I just give it to you for free. All right? It's all included. It's all here. And literally just by signing up, if you want to learn that first basic skill, right? The first basic skill of websites, I've already just stuck all this stuff in there. So you can literally go through this. It's a small little course. You click on it, go through it, you'll be all set. There's the funnels.
That's awesome.
If you want to learn funnels, you can learn it all here. We've got a little extra stuff. And then you can learn about the social. And if you need to know a lot of the specifics, Jesus Christ, we built such a massive friggin' thing here. We'll learn. Because look, if you guys think that you're going to go take a course and buy a course and all of a sudden you're going to magically be a superstar overnight, you're freaking lying to yourself. You need to put in the work. You must put in the work. I mean, we've got 70 step-by-step things to teach you how to do all this stuff. And again, if you guys don't know that this is the same builder that's on Webinly, okay? It's the same one. So when you come here and you learn, we just don't have this much training. This is built for training. And obviously you can use your end clients on it, right? You can use your clients on it. But there's all this training on it. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Everything you need to know here, literally. And if you want to search it, go ahead. How do I do my logo? I don't know. All right, well, here we go. Here's how to do a logo. Here's a freaking video. It's going to literally step-by-step show you. And then, of course, we've also built into this thing, the whole thing on the social. If you want to learn about the social stuff, there's shit tons of all these articles here that'll teach you. And there's so much that you can actually do. And again, I'm not here to try to push this down, but I'm just showing you guys how that you can literally get a start, to start learning the basics. Once you get the basics down, then you can start improving. In the beginning, don't try to shoot for 10 grand a month. Shit, don't even try to shoot for 5 grand a month. You know, the thing that started me is I tried to get 10 clients at $297 a month. $3,000 a month would change a lot of you guys' lives. Like just coming in on autopilot, you know, just coming in on autopilot. So you get some wild entertainment. So if not for anything, I invite you to join over in our group. And, you know, really, 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 you know, honored to have people around. So thanks for watching.